The 3A rule is authentication, authorization, and accounting. So first, authentication occurs when a person's identity is created by proof and verified by the system. Now, you do this every day. Actually, you did this when you entered this course. By entering your email address and password, you claim to be the paying student for this course. And by doing this, it's controlled by the system and access is granted. Now, there are different ways to verify who you are. In the real world, for example, if you're pulled aside for speeding by a police officer, you can remove your driver's license and show them that you are who you say that you are, right? That's proof. Now, in the digital world, we have 5 authentication methods. Something like a password or username. We have like your fingerprint or eye scan or retinal scan, biometrics. Well, this is also something that we have. So it could be something like a coin, a driver's license, or a credit card. It could be something that you do, the way that you speak or the way that you sign your name. And depending on your GPS location, what we know as your location factor can be somewhere you are. Now, when we come to our identity verification lesson later on in this course, we'll talk much more in depth about each of these 5 factors. The second A is authorization. Authorization occurs when a user is given access to a particular piece of data or certain areas of the building. Have you ever walked into a building and saw a sign that says authorized personnel only? That means restricted access. That means that you cannot go there. Well, it could be something like a maintenance room or a place where there are generators and only the mechanics can enter it. It's dangerous to regular people. Well, they have private keys or special badges that will allow them to enter these areas. Well, that region is a place that you're not authorized to go, right? The third A is accounting. Accounting enables tracking of data, computer usage, and network resources. Now, when we do this, it's usually placed in something called a log file. This is essentially just a file on a computer that is a large text document. It keeps track of all kinds of things. This could be any internet connection leaving the network, shown here on the screen. Or it could be a list of all the people trying to log in to a particular file or website. All kinds of different logs are kept on your computer to keep track of all the various things being done. And all of this is to ensure that good accounting practices are used. Because if you have a data breach or have some kind of insider threat, you can always go back and see who did what when by looking at the data in your log files. This is what allows you to do accounting. Now, if you have evidence that someone has done something, has taken an action, we call it non-denial. Don't deny it simply means that the user cannot say that he did not take the action because you have evidence of what they did. For example, if you send me an email and signed it with a digital signature, you are the only person in the world who has this special digital signature key. I'm sure that you sent the email. You can't tell me you didn't send it later because now I have proof. This is non-denial.